more about money than a relationship?
I don't give a if she was a homie. But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my life.
Men and women cannot just be friends.
Okay, we already kind of answered
agree.
this.
I agree with this. Basically, the fucking kind of little bit no safe way.
Basically, women can be friends with men, but men cannot be friends with women.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
don't
much
even
it.
think that's the case because they would only have it only would benefit them. So it's not like a mutual. What we have to offer and what they have to offer. Unless you like tomboyed the fuck out and you just fucking paying for my meals, shit like that. Y'all got the same fucking problems or that like say hard shit. Because I mean, gay dudes can be friends with women. Sometimes they be acting, so I don't even know about that shit. On that,
Bro.
I'm just saying.
Friends. 3, 2, 1.
Cannot just be friends.
Oh boy.
I'll go ahead. There's always this underlying current to a man and a woman when they're just friends because there's this sexual attraction, this energy that you can't even.
Don't just play the damn video.
Even see it. It's always flowing. And men, as you know, you guys are conquerors. You want a conquest. You want to, even if it's a friend, sometimes that develops into more simply because law of familiarity, you start getting close and comfortable. And maybe you weren't attracted to her initially, but that opposition of that sexual polarity always kicks in.
What if the man is like not attracted to women?
Agree?
Just like generally, do you think that's
Oh
still...
wait, okay.
You mean if-
He's on our side.
Yeah.
If they take a different
Like a gay man and
sexual orientation
and a woman being friends.
Well, I think that's different, perhaps because they're attracted to men. So in that moment, they have taken on the feminine energy.
So they only want to conquer the men, not the women.
Well, in that, there's always masculine and feminine energy, whether you're a man or woman. So if the man is gay and identifies as being attracted to men, then he's in a feminine energy, mostly. Now, if there's two of them, there's one that's more masculine and more feminine, but that's for another.
2 of my best friends are women. We have great times together all the time. Not once have I considered sleeping with them or anything like that.
Ever?
No. But that's the thing is, though.
In
that's
their
why,
darkest hour, in your darkest hour, come on.
No.
Because you like started off.
Because we started off as friends, and this is like I said, I was never attracted to them.
A lot of relationships start like that.
He never attracted. So they're probably just. But it could always change. See how they're fucking trying to gaslight him into be. Are you sure?
Hold on. Actually, this might come up in a prompt later. I'll say it later. If it comes in a prompt later, I'll say it.
That today, even though I discourage it. They say I'm not attracted to them, but it'll grow. And I'm always like, it can happen.
It can, but
the odds of it, so I agree with you on that as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I do
Slim to
understand
none.
and I get it, but like 2 of my best friends are women, and not once. Everyone keeps saying like, "Oh, you're gonna do," and I'm like, "It's not." Because
You never know. Life is a long time.
Are your friends attractive?
Yes.
Like they look good.
But attractive is subjective.
But like just like generally speaking, like your girls like look good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you was just lonely, like it's been a moment, you didn't want to beat it, you know what I mean? Or like, you know.
There's a special exemption. I'm non-monogamous, so I never have to worry about.
Oh,
there you go.
Well, that's why.
So you getting played. So you ain't worried about you, man.
He's like getting it, so he doesn't need it. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you was lonely and you wasn't getting it though, and your friend was throwing it
and
I
at
guess
you,
Crying yourself at
that's
you?
a different
See, there
situation.
you
That's what I'm
go.
saying. I know
bro,
I've
you
been
belong
out.
over here,
Come
No.
to the dark side.
If he's not
okay,
attracted,
okay.
if we're not attracted,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
like,
friends.
it's just friends, yeah.
As a straight, very monogamous man.
Wait, does this guy not know that he's on the wrong side?
Yeah, he just contradicted the fuck out of himself, and then
Wait,
thing over there.
wait. All right, fuck it.
Bro said he's non-monogamous, so he's multiple partners.
Yeah,
He's getting
that's like
play.
90% of the fucking people nowadays, so whatever.
If you get play from all these other bitches, and of course you're not just gonna need it from the friends that are all the other ones that's giving it up. But then he just said the black dude just wasn't getting it from them only, and they throwing it at you. Then he said, "Yeah, that'd be different." So he just contradicted himself. He's on the wrong side.
Mainly being friends with women.
Weak.
I felt more comfortable in those spaces. I felt more comfortable talking.
I'm sorry.
Bro just pointed that out of nowhere.
As a straight, very monogamous man, I grew up mainly being friends with women. I felt more comfortable in those spaces. I felt more comfortable talking to women. I've never been like a bro, rah, rah, rah.
We're not even going to.
Nah, you can't. Nah. You can't. Who picked him for this show? What?
Bro, dude, that's actually cringe as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I get what he's saying. Like, most of my friends, like, well, I talk to a lot of women, right? Like, I just know a lot of women. They're not all just like friends, though. All could develop something more. They're all something that could happen. This dude, he's saying he had to make it so clear that he was straight and very monogamous or whatever. But I don't know if he's gaslighting himself on that. That was cringe as fuck, and maybe that's why dudes don't want to talk to you. I don't know. He's giving me more like feminine energy, like he said he's been talking to women most like kind of giving like that. You don't got the boys, you don't got none of that. It's listening to rah 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 is fucking crazy.
Damn, that sounds vaguely familiar.
I grew up mainly being friends with women. I felt more comfortable in those spaces. I felt more comfortable talking to women. I've never been like a bro, rah, 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 that type of thing. So I think men and women absolutely can be. I have friends that I've had since elementary school, middle school. We talk very often and we talk about all these things, and it has never affected that aspect of the relationship. Because
maybe they think you're gay. It's just an idea. Maybe they think you're
I mean, that's what you thought when you saw him.
Yeah, I thought it's strong possibility. Been friends for that long, never tried anything, never like you gotta grow up with boys to know difference women, how women act and then how men act. Not do rah 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 type. Probably the women. You have to go to both sides. That's not right. Especially when you're friends for that long, like that most of his friends were girls.
Yo, check chat. Check.
Right. What the fuck? What up, Suki? When we start doing this, hey, you're new us, right? Hey, if you wanna fucking pitch in, go for it. I forgot to have the chat up. Pop up. I was too focused on my fucking rant.
Here, hold on. Should I see if I get her in the Discord?
If she want to pop in, she can.
Get a woman's perspective on this whole thing.
Hey, you got something to say, Suki? Or are you just chilling? you wanna hear the
I'm
rant?
telling you, bro, this is gonna be the fucking debate.
I did not
It's
expect
gonna be
her
debate of the
to
century.
join this.
I'm gonna be honest tonight. She's fucking snapped me saying that she's like, no fucking way, y'all are on live doing this shit or something like that. I'm like, bro, why are you lurking?
You looking?
Bet you trying to join the call? You trying to join the call? I'll get you on the fucking call if you want me to. You want to fucking join in on this?
Disclaimer. I am also recording this, so I might go on a video too. If you're comfortable with it. So you're recording this content recent.
Just because this could be a very interesting conversation here for the new year.
Got something to say? Say it right now. Yeah, I got. Let us know, but we're gonna run this when we run.
All right, bet she's just trying to watch. All right, let's
All right,
go.
cool. Hit me up or I barely do this shit. I need to be more consistent. Hold you to that. All right, we running this back.
It's just friends.
As a straight, very monogamous man, I grew up mainly being friends with women. I felt more comfortable in those spaces. I felt more comfortable talking to women. I've never been like a bro, rah, 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 that type of thing. So I think men and women absolutely can be. I have friends that I've had since elementary school, middle school. We talk very often and we talk about all these things, and it has never affected that aspect of the relationship because we're men and women. We're just people, and people can be friends. It's not.
Completely agree.
Yeah. So my
You hear its tone, right? Like can't just be.
Bro, I get what you're saying. I get
Right,
I get what you're saying.
I can't.
It's not just you,
It
bro.
can't just be like I don't. I feel like I'm being mean, but like he said, like at the beginning, I'm super straight and monogamous, but that and third. Not how you sound.
Bo's just a quirky dude, man. The fuck is Hassan Piker doing on this fucking?
Oh my.
women. We're just people, and people can be friends. It's not.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
So my perspective is from kind of a Christian worldview. I believe that God created man and woman to come together in love and attraction, to be one. And so from that standpoint, I believe that there is just a natural attraction. I have had some extremely close friends that were girls, and that attraction just developed because it wasn't just physical, but it was love. It was getting to see how they were around their family, around kids, what they do for work, what they do for school, developing that relationship. So from my perspective, that attraction develops because I wasn't just looking at her from just, she's just a body. Yeah, she's just a piece of meat.
Yeah.
You develop that emotional
Yeah.
attraction, that emotional
Which is
Exactly.
Oh, he got her to change sides, but it's the first time in Jubilee history I've ever seen this shit. Holy fuck!
But that's exactly what I was saying before. Like we even started the video. It always fucking changes. It's never safe. I didn't even like. Look
Like I said, it's like very situation dependent. But yeah, like no, I feel like more often times than not, it's either one person or both people are going to fucking have some sort of feelings towards each other, no matter what. Unless obviously, like both of them are just completely unattracted to each other.
And that's why I said it's two people. It's not like you can. I could definitely find someone like, bro, we're unattractive and like, damn, like, okay, yeah, we get friends or whatever, but she might find me attractive, and then she feel like she getting played out or something because I don't find her attractive. Nothing is gonna happen, but it's not fucking mutual. So always something. It has to be fucking mutual attractiveness. I don't know how y'all do that. That's why I'm saying it's never safe to do because it's like, how in the world are you gonna find the ugliest people, like, and then like y'all go together, like both finding each other unattractive even though you're both ugly? Doesn't make sense. I didn't even think about it from this point. or whatever. Bible shit.
Well, like my thing is this, right? And I even noticed this a lot. Like this isn't like obviously this isn't everybody. You know, this doesn't go for everybody. I even noticed like girls when they like creating their cliques of girls, right? They always like find like collaborate with the attractive ones or like ones within their like attractive range. You know what I'm saying? You know, obviously you'll have the one in the group that's like below everybody else. Cause that's just I feel like that's just like a canon thing. But like I feel like even then, like even like dudes creating groups. Well, I don't know. I can't really say about dudes because dudes is like kind of just we're just can be friends with anybody, you know, type of thing.
Boys will be boys. It don't even matter. You could be like fucking NBA star with a fucking chess player that's 4'11" or something.
Right.
It don't even matter. That's what that other dude's fucking missing. He don't have like any idea out on or how that like because the dude with the religious thing said it like perfectly. Even though I'm not like all basically, but like it's exactly what I was pointing out to be. Always one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying before. Video. It's never first prompt right here. It's like men and women. It's never. There's always something that change that friend concept.
Right.
Let's run his.
Extremely close friends that were girls, and that attraction just developed because it wasn't just physical, but it was love. It was getting to see how they were around their family, around kids, what they do for work, what they do for school, developing that relationship. So from my perspective, that attraction develops because I wasn't just looking at her from just, you know, she's just a body. Yeah, she's just a piece of meat.
Yeah.
You develop that emotional attraction,
Which is why I'm over here. Yes, joining this dark
Can you not?
side.
I would ask.
Because I completely agree with you on that from
Can
the
you
same
love-
Christian standpoint, 100%.
Wait, hold up.
That dude got cut off. You see that dude? He's trying to cut in and they just fucking.
Which is why I'm over here. Yes, joining this dark
Can you not?
side.
I would ask.
Because I completely agree with you on that from
Can
the
you
same
love-
Christian standpoint, 100%.
Wait, hold up.
Cut him off.
Have you been sleeping all right? I haven't, which is why I'm so glad that I found Nero. If you have a subscription purchase, thanks so much to Nero for
Do not find physically attractive.
I would date someone I do not find physically attractive. Thoughts?
This shit don't even make any sense, bro.
Okay, so me personally, if I'm gonna date someone, I'm thinking like if it's the one I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with, right? I'm not just dating.
No.
Right? So hold on. It's like
Yeah.
like I ain't trying to have ugly babies either. But also gotta like you gotta like humble yourself to your level, so you can't just be going for all the fucking tens and whatnot, like quotation 10,
Right.
and then like just hope those work out because you gotta look at yourself in the mirror, fucking be honest with yourself, but you also like find someone like actually ugly. Personally, I'm trying to like make more of those. I don't know. That sounds kind of mean, but like it's like
No. Like I get what you're saying.
yeah, like even like physical traits, like height, fucking eye color, how their body's like built, like if they gain weight, metabolism, all that other fucking. It's just what you look at as a person.
Right.
I wouldn't mind seeing another one of you. Ooh, if I'm like God, like had to look away or some shit. Sorry, I dating question. That I might be your friend, but then you might find me attractive. Think so.
Right.
What do you think?
No, like I get that, but I just feel like this whole prompt doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, why would you date somebody that you don't find attractive?
That's what I'm saying. Because the whole friends thing, right? And it doesn't. It really the prompt really doesn't make sense. Does that mean that both people aren't physically attractive? But
Well, no, like okay, it's like this, right? Because obviously attractiveness is like subjective, depending on the person,
you said
right?
said if you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, want them to look somewhat interesting.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I just feel like even if like you're not even dating for like marriage, right? Even if you're like short term dating somebody, or even just fucking around, you're obviously physically attracted to them in some fucking way.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Like that's not technically dating though. We're searching dating. I mean, I don't know.
Like
how
your willingness to fuck somebody, you have to be physically attracted to them. There's no way that like that
Actually,
just doesn't.
don't, because there's a whole bunch of factors that fucking people be drinking. You know that ludicrous song, "One More Drink."
Okay, no,
One more drink. Ludico.
Okay, if we're like taking away that factor, I'm saying like just like generalizing it.
Sober you.
Right. Then yeah, that has to be like that. Like even like being in a relationship, like constantly wanting to fucking be around somebody. You know what I mean?
But yeah, it also goes with personality though. Cause say you out in the butt fucking no, fucking dicks and shit. There's not many women around. One looks better than the other,
Right.
but they're still not physically attractive. But she got a great personality. Got the same. Y'all vibe together. Not physically. Obviously, that attraction. Can
I probably still wouldn't date her.
Well,
I'll be
that's
honest.
what I'm saying. That attraction still can change with those like emotional factors, non-physical, because it's all like that we're saying. It's like not just look, but love, how they act around their family, like their family value, all that shit. Great partner. That's how it could change, and that's how they're fucking talking about here. But those are like
No, yeah,
those are like fucking like minuscule fucking situations that me personally like the fucking U.S. United States of America. So many people to choose from. Even if you go overseas, not like in a village with one woman attractive.
Yeah, I also feel like this is like also very subjective in the case of like people's standards as well, for like as far as physical attraction goes, right?
Well, they're also always great.
I'm not talking about like in the case of like these fucking valley girls and all the people that think that they're higher than they are, like realistically. You know what I mean?
It's not even like when that women tend to get more, which is what men can do. Time, but obviously,
But yeah, I mean that's just them biologically engineered that way.
yeah, y'all are white. Time that could happen.
Oh, trust me, brother. I know.
Yeah, but then also they're not, because it goes both ways. I can only speak find it attractive. Obviously, you'll never be attractive in other way.
Yeah.
You also got a level. No, maybe I'm not. Qualities that it's vice versa. For me personally, you, not that I don't think I'm doing past.
Right. No, I understand that thing, right? It's just like that's not what I'm getting at with this shit. So like just going back to the prompt, like me personally, if I'm looking into like dating somebody, yes, obviously, yeah, right off the bat, there might be somebody who you know, in like my scale of attraction, like, cause like me, I don't like my standards aren't to the fucking floor, but they're also not to the ceiling. You know what I mean? Like if I can look at somebody and like not be like physically revolted by them, which is very fucking rare for that to happen, you know? To like initialize, because everybody makes impressions of somebody. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Everybody can make, or everybody makes impressions off somebody based off of like looks when they very first see them for the first time, because they have nothing else to go off of. It's just that, you know, like starting it. So it's like, I guess it's a really stupid like way of perceiving things, but it's just kind of like human nature in that aspect. Like that's how like a lot of dating apps are like made and centered around. It's just basically just looks first. It's whatever's appealing to the eyes, whatever attracts people's attention the quickest, and that's what does. Obviously, you know, getting emotionally attracted to somebody is definitely something that I relate to. But I mean, also I grew up with, you know, in my situation, I grew up with all women. I'm, I guess, more emotional on that aspect of things when it comes to like relationship based shit, is because that's how I'm raised, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but you're also different. In this video. Only hungry.
Right. No, my mindset is way fucking different to that shit. But
All right. This is it's kind of a stupid.
yeah, I'm not really fucking with the prompt. I'm gonna be for real.
Take it at face value. Obviously, I'm not dick. Face value, just
Right.
one question.
Like shallow or not how that sounds, I don't give a fuck. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Moving all the way to the left.
Ah, man.
This dude is talking about he got two best friends and like non-monogamous. Fucking two best friends are good looking, but he doesn't thought about talking about like that, right? But he's also saying he's not.
I still feel like even in his position that it still doesn't make fucking sense.
No, that's what I'm saying because he contradicts himself on the last question, right? But this means like he standards are low average. So like in that aspect of physically. So that's how he's getting all this play, all that. So not tempted to go after his best friends. So he's also contradicting himself on the other prompt with.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Hot take, but wouldn't him having multiple people, right? And all of this shit, basically like slutting himself out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He's slutting himself out, right? How does this not give him more of a like wanting to do that with like his said friends? You know what I mean?
He probably
Because I mean, he's just going from multiple people. You know, this would just be one more to add to the roster.
But you got to think about it because he's basically just non-monogamous. Fucking flooding himself out the whole zoo. Probably has like.
But it's like open relationship type shit.
Well, it's not even like that. It's just like more than one at a time. So monogamy more than one. So it's just I don't know his situation or whatever. Multiple, like they're like relationships, right? But not one person. So having
No, I know
these
that.
other people can play from all these. Doesn't have to. Maybe it'd be even more working.
Could be, yeah. I guess it really just depends on the situation. But I feel like with most dudes, right? At least like in the dude mindset of shit, most dudes would be like, you know, fuck it. That's just two more people to add to the roster. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you got to think about his standards are average. So he's having really low average women. Also not just letting himself out, having actual relationships, not like traditional.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't really understand the whole non-fucking monogamous shit.
Because the other side, it's basically all.
Yeah.
Right. You want to say something first?
I do it all the time because there's a lot you don't, just from the physicalness. It's like sometimes there's some people that I learn just by not going in based off physical attraction. I end up being attracted to them just because of their personality, and looks can be deceiving.
That's
say the same on the opposite
valid.
end, where I
but
thought someone was absolutely attractive, but then I got to know them
face
and
value.
they were the worst person I could have possibly been on a date with.
I feel like you can definitely not be attracted to somebody initially, and then as you get
Yeah.
to know them, I feel like at that point, like once I like someone's
what
personality,
we were just talking
they're
about.
automatically think they're attractive.
I would say that for some,
You
it's
move
not
back.
a reflection on your character, how weighted appearance versus personality might be. It differs from person to person. I think that we have our preferences, and I think that a certain element of physical attractiveness is fitness, health, hygiene, and that reflects on usually competence, responsibility, and dedication. But I do see it as important, although not the whole package by any means.
Right. It's the very first impression you get of most people.
Yes.
Because you meet someone and you can't hear their voice first thing most of the time, you just see them. And you're like, oh, that person's attractive, or like, I don't see myself with that person because I don't find them attractive. And that's totally fine. Not everybody's attracted to everybody. But me personally, I would not be with someone I don't find attractive.
So I gotta give context here, right? If I'm meeting you in person and you don't look good, then I'm over there with y'all. But if I'm meeting you through a dating app and I get catfished, but you're kind of cool, right? then, cause I met a girl that had nice pictures. But then when I seen her in person, she was a little bit bigger than I prefer, right? And there's nothing wrong with that,
Well,
right?
everyone can have nice pictures today.
Now, there's nothing wrong with being a bit bigger, but for preference sake, I wasn't really feeling it. But her personality is what got me. And then I started entertaining it. So, right, even though I got catfished, I actually considered, taking her seriously.
And I
But that's not. We already answered this, but over time.
I don't know. Like everything I've said, into this prompt, I don't know, bro. I'm lost at this point. I just think the
It's
fucking
basically
prompt is
just
dumb as
repeating
shit.
ourselves again because it's that you can, at the point, not find them physically attractive, whatever.
And then eventually go into finding them physically attractive due to other factors.
Not even
Like it'll
physically
combine
attractive,
together.
just attractive. Yeah, obviously they're not physically attractive.
I mean, okay. Me personally, right? If I see somebody that's not initially something that I would be like, oh, okay, whatever, and then I take time, I start to notice more little things that I might actually like that contributes to physically attractive.
That's what I'm saying. They
Like
can
physical
also
attraction.
improve themselves as well. Their
Exactly. That's a big
parts
thing.
of
That's a big thing.
self-worth. And like I said, just attractiveness in general, they could have those qualities, make them more attractive. But it's just an overtime thing with dudes. That's why I'm trying to take this at face value, not find someone attractive, not date. That's just point blank.
Yeah.
I also
that's
date,
valid.
sometimes I really try this because it's led to some great people I've got to meet along the way. I will date outside of my preferences just to see what that's like.
If you're not initially attracted to that person and have a strong sexual attraction, then it's not going to work because we know that relationships get worse, not better. That's I don't know, I think it's a recipe for a disaster.
Cheating is the worst thing my partner could do to me.
Recipe for a disaster.
What's his fucking prompt?
What we thinking? I mean, getting stabbed would be pretty bad too. I don't know. Getting set up and jumped by 3 niggas would be pretty bad. I don't know, man.
Yo, okay, so you know how that whole case thing that I fucking watched XQC go with his fucking girlfriend, right? Trying to. I think that might honestly be, for me, probably the worst thing that could fucking happen to you. Not cheating, like I honestly feel like going out of their way to like ruin your life because they felt some type of way or were pissed off about something is the worst thing that they could do. Cheating, nah, because then I just tell the bitch to fuck off and then I'd go on about my life. To be honest,
So being petty.
right? Like I would just be an adult and be like, nah, we're done. Like you chose that decision, go be with them. Like fuck out my face.
I could think of a lot more. And basically, cheating relationship over. That's basically it.
Right.
But if you think about it like from the white stamp, they could use that. Have kids, child support, half of what you got, cheating to get out of a, which is also
Well, yeah,
kind
that's what I'm
of
saying.
being petty.
Right. Like cheating, yeah, it's bad in of itself, whatever. It's still enough to like make me want to end the relationship, but like I don't think it's the worst thing.
Crazy bitch, fucking busting out my window. Ooh, my new.
Like cheating's like a one and done thing. Like I don't give a fuck how much I love a person, bro. That shit does not matter. That's a betrayal of trust.
It's just not the worst.
No, definitely not. That's like mid grade.
Cheating is the worst thing my partner could do to me.
Hot take.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody's gonna say agree. Wow, I'm actually really shocked.
Maybe in the red dress.
I feel like there's like probably worse things like in theory that a partner.
Even cooking, I'm not gonna lie.
Just because that's such an important aspect for me, and like I feel like my partners in the past have like been very aware that was like something that I actively would not do. I feel like that would just that adds like an extra element of evil.
Yeah, my mind goes to marriage. I mean,
I want to
marry.
Hold on, pause.
I marry women.
I want to know what this dude in the non-monogamy has to fucking say anything about this. I feel like in his situation, this shit is.
Well, cheating's not in my spectrum.
It's not even in his vocabulary, bro.
How you gonna get cheated? Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know how monogamy with multiple are those multiple and a committed multiple people. Like it doesn't make fucking sense.
No, but I'm curious to see what he has to say.
Someday, you promise literally everything you have to be with her, literally thick and thin, to be with her through everything, through highs and lows. And I mean, if you do something like cheating, it's basically like, screw this love, this wasn't real. These promises that I made between us and God mean nothing. I think for a lot of Christians, that's like a big thing, is cheating. I mean,
100%. And it's one of the 10 commandments too. It's like, do not commit adultery.
Yeah.
So that is definitely the worst thing, because getting married is a promise between you and that person and God.
I mean, technically there's worse things, like they could kill you, which would probably be the
Since
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
what sense?
What sense of cheating?
Like just because there's a non-monogamy. I say serious relationship, exclusive. They betrayed your trust by doing something with another. Not just like I don't know.
I don't. They're not. I feel like it's just kind of broad, like anything. I feel like it's just cut and dry. But it's just like cheating or not. Like if they're doing any of those things, like fucking flirting with somebody, fucking sleeping with them, fucking dating them on the side. I mean, I guess it's really anything. I mean, technically, yes, you can cheat on somebody without it being physical. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, like breaking someone's trust in a certain amount of way, the person, depending on how the trust was broken. it could be something minuscule done in disrespecting opposite partners. I don't know how
Right.
some people could take some shit way more serious than others, and like the most minuscule shit could be cheating. So I would Suki, I would take the question at like face value. Cheating in whatever sense you think it's cheating. They're asking if that's the worst partner can do. Personally, that's just a breach of trust thing that's communicated between them, that broke in, and over it from that point, done thing. Even if it's like this, obviously that's not cheating. You know what I'm getting at, whatever cheating, no preference. The relationship. So that's me personally. This isn't like to be the end result, not the.
I feel like it's just a breach of loyalty at that point. I feel like that's quite literally just cut and dry.
I think
Cheating
you
is.
could sum it up with. It's also not the worst thing. Obviously, give some examples there.
Plus, they getting set up by 6 black dudes.
Set up by a girl, not by the black dude taken away from you. Great. And you're not even married yet. That was just one. Whenever it's your personal preference, take the question.
The worst thing, because then like you're not even in the picture.
You belong over here.
Right. So I'm kind of like, but I would say that would like destroy me, and I would never even think about something like that.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I was actually cheated on a few, like 4 or 5 months ago. I struggled with self-esteem
reaction.
so much growing up, and that was the worst thing that could have happened. That so much a few, like 4 or 5 months ago. I struggled with self-esteem so much growing up, and that was the worst thing that could have happened. That destroyed any chance I had at self-love at that time. And it was just devastating for me. Like, it really was just devastating, because it didn't just destroy that relationship, it destroyed my entire image of myself that I had built up based on other people's validation, and I had to rip it down to the studs and just fully start over. Yeah, so that's why I'm over here. Strongly agree. For me personally, it was the worst thing that could have.
That's another emotional thing. I don't think he's emotional enough to know that they're out there that because obviously, okay, like you're young, that shit can be the worst thing. Obviously, get to a certain age, it's just okay, done. Basically. I gave examples that that he has. This is again showing like his non-experience, like maturity level. But if he's still thinking that, I don't know how old this dude doesn't seem had all that much. Even improving himself to to get over those things, be a better version. So whatever happened in the past. But go ahead. Where you go?
So
go ahead.
Yeah.
Cheating is fucked up.
I
It's
ain't
not a
got no
good feeling.
teach.
Is it the worst thing that a partner could do to me? To be honest, I've outgrown that.
Exactly what I just said. This dude has some experience on him. That dude, that's exactly what. The sooner you can realize that age, like soon as you could get that, it won't be the one person. Speaking facts, man.
Is it the worst thing that a partner could do to me? To be honest, I've outgrown that. Bro, I had over $250,000 stolen from me this year, bro.
Damn. Damn.
Damn. Damn.
Or
Jesus
didn't need to
Christ.
set up the
Who
3
the
niggas.
hell throws hops, bro? What the fuck? We'll have the IRS after his ass.
My bread,
Jesus.
man. My bread.
To be honest, I've
Dude,
outgrown that. Bro, I had over $250,000
$250K.
stolen from me this year, bro. And that put me in a dark ass place. Now imagine if my partner stole that money from me or she was just a homie. I'd be more mad about the money. You feel me, right?
I don't have that money to be
Real shit.
Yeah.
So
Real
you're saying
shit.
you care more about money than a
Don't say that. I work hard for that shit, and you gonna be like, you care more about your money?
To be honest, yes.
Exactly.
Is money gonna leave me and cheat on me? Didn't think so.
He just gave an example. My girl stole that money, or she fucked the homie. Which one am I gonna be more mad about? My fucking bread. You know how long it took me to get that 250K? Oh hell no.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. If she's out cheating, the relationship's done anyway. What is it? What do you mean, like money over relationship? That doesn't even make any fucking sense.
Yeah, and it's just he just asked the question like, which one would you be more mad over? Like breach of loyalty with your homie. Yeah, exactly. The breach of loyalty with the homie, like, okay, cool. Like that's just done at that point. But I still got my bread. I can still lift myself back up, still improve myself, right? Steal my bread.
Correct.
That's a breach of trust, it's disrespect, and a breach of loyalty, and then out of 250K and your bitch. So like, so
It's all the above.
it's all the fucking above, man. It's not. You care more about your money. No, it's
I don't have that money to be stolen.
So you're saying you care more about money than a relationship?
But because at the end of the day, me and my ex, we ain't together no more, so I don't give a fuck if she was a homie. If she was, right? But if
But
she
this
stole my
man's
money,
literally watching the stream.
That affects my life. You know what I mean?
cool. Oh yeah, I'm like he.
Bro, stream's live.
He fucking big brain. We locked in on it. Fucking locked.
Homie, if she was, right? But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my life. You know what I mean, right? So my whole thing is when we talking about the prom, is cheating the worst thing that the partner could do for me? I've been cheated on before. The first time I was cheated on, bro, I was petty. I was in high school, bro. I drove all the way to the crib and told her mom what she was doing with me. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, I was vengeful. But now I just be like, you know, so many people do it. There's worse things that they happen. Like if you kill my mom, I'll be more mad. Rather than you fucking a homie.
The sanctity of marriage is supposed to be till death do us part. That doesn't mean if your carnal flesh gave in and you had, an indiscretion that you're able to hit the door running. No, that means there's work to be done. We have problems. For me, I think it actually can be the best thing because it's a sign that there is a huge problem in the relationship that needs fixed. Most sex is not emotional. So it's just a bodily act that animals do, and you're going to blow up a marriage or a relationship with children over sex. To me, I think that is ridiculous.
But sex,
You could say that about the person doing the cheating too.
Again.
Hold on. Go back. She said sex is a bodily act and is not a non-emotional thing.
Oh, it says mostly non-emotional. Most of the time, it's just bodily.
In the relationship
that
needs fixed.
Okay.
Most sex is not emotional.
Yeah,
So it's
most
just a
sex is
bodily act that animals do, and you're going to blow up a marriage or a relationship with children over sex. To me, I think that is ridiculous.
But
and
sex,
shows
You could say that about the person doing the cheating too.
I've been cheated on, so I have been cheated on.
Well, so you think that's something you could you have gotten over it?
I have gotten over it. If my husband
Why she give her the side eye like that?
This girl has no fucking maturity.
Yeah, you could tell who has no experience in fucking. He's like, so you haven't gotten over it? Oh, I have. Right.
Have been cheated on.
Well, so you think that's something you could like, oh, you have gotten over it?
I have gotten over it. If my husband cheats on me, of course I'd be devastated. I'm human, I bleed just like all y'all too, but I'd be like, damn, like, what's the problem here? What's the issue?
See, but that's-
and can we
Why don't
solve
you just,
this?
Why don't you just talk? Like
Well,
if you guys are
yeah.
married and you have that emotional
I feel like there's like
relationship,
there's things before that.
happen though. We know that people don't.
I think we should work to changing that.
We should,
Instead
but
of
that doesn't mean
accepting-
I'm going to unconditionally love you just because you went and had an indiscretion. I wouldn't do that to my son. My son F's up all the time and does crazy shit. I'm like, where on God's green earth did you learn that? That doesn't mean I stop loving him.
For men, I feel like we take cheating a lot more personally
You
as
do.
opposed to women. It
I
comes
think
with to the ego.
People's boundaries are all different. So if you have perhaps been with no or less partners and then you get married, to learn that that person cheated would be proportionally much more devastating to someone who's had maybe a lot of relationship experience and therefore that's more of an active part in their life. So I think that everyone's boundaries are different. So for some people, I have seen them get over it. I know for me personally, I would say that I'm a woman that would take that devastatingly seriously and would not look lightly at it. So it depends on the person's boundaries.
If you had children and if you had a family involved, you would break up your family over a man's one-time indiscretion.
Yes.
That would adversely affect your child and possibly send her to the stripper pole.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable answering that question because I feel like it's making a lot of.
That
but
feels like what happens. This is
But
what
I
happens.
feel like that
we don't
that
want to
just
answer
shows,
those questions, but
that shows
I
an
would say
example
yes.
onto the kids, like, oh, this is not that bad of a thing.
Yeah, and I think that like somebody cheating on you is more than just like a physical thing. Like that's a break of trust, and I feel like
Well,
if you can't, if
I don't know how I feel about that question because separated homes is a fucking monster to the like the work.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I was like when she was saying something about fucking when she was saying like sending them to the stripper pole, all that shit. I think that's a bit of a reach, bro. Like-
But it's more likely to happen. Like significantly higher to more likely to happen.
Well, no, yeah, like statistically, yeah. I just feel like also like I couldn't say that like breaking up a whole home over that shit, you know?
Over what?
Because like you were saying, bro, like a broken home is fucking horrible to the kids, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That's why she's asking like, are you gonna let one discretion cheating while you're married break up the whole home when you know it could cause this that there? Now, obviously, if you don't have kids yet, but you look at that.
I can't really say I'd have a fucking a yes or no answer to this personally because I don't have kids, so
It is a tough one. How you gonna like, especially if you have like pride in yourself and like self respect that devastating try to get over. Fucking
Right.
have the healthy home that should still needs to be done, but like maybe you could figure out another way to self respect.
I mean at least like even if you had to resort to co-parenting without a relationship, then that might just have to be the solution.
That just depends on the maturity of parties.
Right. At that point, if they're the younger they are, the less likely that's gonna happen.
Yeah, because he's like arguing. Obviously, they're like saying talk about it. Obviously, you could find a solution with the talking, but it doesn't change the fact that it's done. Pride. Depending on how mature you are, you figure out that's what betters the home rather than your own ego and fucking torturing yourself doing.
Right.
if you can't have that trust in someone, then I also don't want them to be like raising my kids with me.
Yeah.
So we're all saying that love is conditional is the end of
Yeah,
Yes,
100% agree with that.
Monogamy is
What is that question?
Oh hell no.
What is
Oh
that
hell no. This is we already know this is better go.
I'm monogamous.
Like-
Step up.
overrated.
I don't think it's how the fucking. I mean, men are wired to have like they're actually like partners, whatever. But this other way
Shit,
society,
not me.
I mean, no, that's how you're built. Obviously, a woman can have a baby once every. I know it's 9 months, but after the whatever. But a dude could just fucking like how many ever women they can pregnant. It should tell you. But then
Hold on. Let me back up. Let me back up. I guess technically for me, I would want monogamy, obviously, if it's a relationship. Now, if I'm single and I just have like some sort of like situationship with a girl, I mean, I guess at that point it is what it is. If it's more than one person, it's more than one person.
no, I think they're asking you as well. So monogamy being like exclusive relationship. Have to be like marriage.
Oh, then yeah, that's fine.
3, 2, 1.
Monogamy is overrated.
Oh, look at that.
Of course.
Oh, said of course.
Oh man, get over here, get your phone over here. You know you belong here. At least I'm
I know. We're like,
think about it.
We're like in a second.
Think about it.
We're taught from the Disney, all these fairy tales, it's like you're supposed to be with that one and only, you know, so it's very frightening to break something traditional, but after like a few months with it, I just knew I'm like, this is the right choice. I've been in the most happiest of relationships. I just celebrated my 3 years with my primary partner, as
Primary partner is crazy.
Oh, look at her face, dude. Horrified.
well as my 2-year anniversary with my secondary partner. But it's like, I do think that monogamy is kind of overrated. I don't think that there's anything like, wrong with it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But I do think that non-monogamy and poly relationships should be something that it's looked at as an option.
I think nowadays I know more open relationships than I do strictly closed relationships with the people that I know. I would say I disagree that monogamy is overrated, but I do agree that for some people like yourself, poly relationships work better. So I don't look down upon them. I think whatever works for you works for you.
Yes.
But I can still say that for like someone like myself, or people that are similarly just very focused and have like strict kind of like, I just can't ever, oh my God, I could never imagine more than like one person.
It's a lot. It takes a lot.
Person,
yeah.
So therefore I don't think monogamy is overrated. I think it depends on the person, and I think for me it's definitely not over, it's the only option. For you, poly is like the right way, so it just depends. I'm completely non-judgmental, I think it just depends.
Can you hear those?
Hear what?
Fucking fire.
I hear them outside my fucking place.
How much?
I just want to say, I don't mind monogamy, right? I just don't like a controlling relationship where it's completely like, no, you can't f nobody else, but at the same time, you want to f me once or twice a month. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Like, and
Exactly.
So me and my ex was together for 5 years. I actually broke up with her in April, but for 2.5 years out that relationship, we was barely f***ing. We're like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Then I moved her in the crib, and then when I moved her in the house, for the whole first year of her living in the house, she just didn't want to have sex.
That's
and
right.
shit. We Now we had an agreement that we had agreed on where we could do various things that we just didn't want to know about and stuff like that, right? And because you wasn't me and like that, I was handling the agreement, like I was following the agreement. But because there were certain things that wasn't necessarily 100% out there, that created complications in the relationship to the point that it ended up to us breaking up.
I think it's definitely like, it has a place, like for certain people. Like obviously we have 2 people who are like very religious here, and it works well for them. And I just think like if I was in an open relationship, I would go crazy. Like even when I'm in like a normal relationship where it's like I don't expect them to cheat on me, I'm still like it's
Suspect.
yeah. So I just like, if I can't imagine a world where I would agree with that. And also before I had like loved someone or like dated anybody, I was like, oh no, I could totally be in an open relationship. And then I actually did, and I was like, oh.
Are you
Never
a very
mind.
sexual person? Just curious though.
Like kind of.
Kind of.
Sure.
It's like, yeah.
So if your partner
you
was
got
very
some
sexual
caffeine,
too, and he's like, baby, like I want to be with you, but you always just
Yeah, she
down,
tweaking.
you ain't in the mood.
I don't, that's like never happened.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think.
okay, but I'm just
like, I
saying,
just feel
like-
like that's like not, that's like personally for me not an issue. But also, if, I don't know. I think that would definitely be a conversation if there was like an imbalance. But also, I think there's different things that make people compatible as partners, and that's
damn.
definitely one of them.
What he's saying
Dang.
is the cry of many men today is that they're not getting
Jesus
enough
Christ,
sex
bro.
from their partner.
Thank God I can
And, not
fucking
just sex. It's not
understand
like
her.
men are like, oh, I'm heartless.
That connection.
But listen, men need sex
Oh,
to
gee.
create intimacy. Women need intimacy to have sex. And people get married and then fuck around. It's like,
Yep.
just don't get married then, and stay like this boy dates and anniversaries every
Y'all two are my
month,
people. I
3
swear to
years,
God. Y'all
2
two are
years.
my
I see you, bro.
Next month is his 1 year anniversary with partner number 3. Like, just you know what I mean? Just
Nah,
be out
that's
there doing
why.
dates, and does that make sense?
By the end of the day, nobody should dictate your relationship because everyone's gonna try to push what they think works for,
Yeah.
you know, this is what's best for you. Like, I'm over it. I'm like, why? So I can be frustrated and pissed off and like,
That
I've
relationship
tried
is not
it. To
having
me, it did not work.
I want to take perspective because, you know,
There you go.
Christian, I'm going to take perspective that's a little away from my biblical views. And no disrespect, but I do think polygamy is just laziness.
Not
I
polygamy.
think it's
This is polyamory.
Damn.
Polygamy is
Sorry.
when it's multiple wives,
Polyamorous.
just one person.
I see that as laziness, that you don't want to commit to someone in the hard times. Like you were talking about a little bit about, well, they're not getting fulfilled sexually, so why not find it somewhere else?
Yeah.
Why not just do the hard work to work on your relationship?
agree
so
with
that
you.
you
I
can
was
get
ready
that
for this
pleasure?
question.
And
Like, all right, I
I
got
mean,
the
there's
buzzer for
there's
this.
such a emotional, there's a psychological
Yeah.
just importance in being with one person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pair bonding.
So then
Yeah.
why do we
Yeah.
have such a high divorce rate?
I agree
Damn.
with you on that.
Look at this nigga smiling while he said that.
He was waiting for that line.
Bro is fucking moving back and forth, waiting for.
I'm dead. I'm fucking
That's just called
dead.
immaturity at its finest. Which one? Which one, Suki? This guy or the other side? Which side are
Yeah,
you
I'm confused which side she's talking
on? Fucking ear to ear grinning. Oh, so why are the divorce rate
Bro,
so
bro,
high?
bro. He was waiting to fucking pull that one out.
psychological
Christ.
just importance in being with
You said
Not keeping one partner.
not keeping one partner. So you're on country boy side. Okay.
Country boy.
I don't know. Save our chill.
No, that's valid though. That's valid. No. I agree with that shit. I agree with that shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I would like reprimand them for like what their preference is. Call them lazy or something. That's just your preference. It could be immature. Maybe they never matured enough. Fucking like me personally, like doing more than one person, like that's a lot of mental gymnastics. I don't that shit would stress me the fuck out. I think it's just one person.
One person is stressful enough.
Yeah, one person is just it's just the norm and the way that like I think I would go. But I just gotta hear what this dude has to say. He's way too excited. I want to hear his rebuttal to like on him like
Yeah, it's just funny.
psychological
I want to see this.
just importance in being with one person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pair bonding.
So then why do we have such a high divorce rate?
I agree with you on that.
why do we have such a high divorce rate?
Why are people still cheating? Why is open
Because they're not. Because our country, I think, is lazy. We don't want to have these hard conversations of maybe we should go to therapy, maybe we should try to get help because we love one another. It's like, nah.
not ready to. Yeah, I can see that. That's what like experiences another thing. Sometimes you get those, like sometimes you mentally mature, like during those high school type shit, shit. Up being from the get go. Sometimes you get poisoned. Books you hang out with, social media, all that shit.
True.
Actions that and basically being lazy, fix it, going with the flow, basically.
I think we should go to therapy. Maybe we should try to get help because we love one another. It's like, nah,
Or
I
even
can go
to
get
talk
this.
about it, period.
Yeah.
Just to talk about it, right?
So me and my ex, we actually did couples therapy because again, we was barely for like 2.5 years, bro. We went to couples therapy. Next thing you know, everything was great for like a month. And then one day she just blew up. She said, man, I still don't feel like you, this and that. But like she went in, bro. You know what I mean? So at the same time, there was a point in my relationship where it really just came to the point like, baby, I love everything else about you. You know what I mean, right? This area sucks. Are you still attracted to me? She said, yes, I'm still attracted to you, right? Well, here's the thing. If you just don't want to have sex with me, right? Go somebody do this. I don't give a
Yeah.
Let's have that conversation, right? Because I get everything else I want from you anyways. I was open to the idea. I want to be with my woman, but if you don't want to do this, I'm fine just
Yeah.
being on the same page.
Also, the environment you're exactly. Also, other factors like which you hang out with growing up in just household. They were fucking raised just fucking unless you're fucking willing to fix it yourself. Going to or just fucking whole conversation. Question that whatever you grew up in. And so you gotta watch the people. You can't really control who you grow up with, the household. Sometimes social media traps up, especially in the born after 2009. Fucked. Sometimes you can't control those factors, but all these other partners. Hang on that, like.
Nah, about summed it up. What I was gonna say.
I mean, I understand the importance of sex, but there's self-sacrifice in every relationship you need to make. If you're happy with her and everything she had, but you also have a value on sex, then maybe she's not the right person.
The thing.
Damn. Right outside my window. But I kind of agree with him on that. Sex is a thing in the relationship. Obviously, if you put it to it. And then Bro said he wasn't getting none while he moved. At that point, you're gonna make the dude that he obviously questioned it. Like self-confident. It's not even like a real thing. It's just like you're the woman, you're his woman, whatever. But you no play months at a time. That is at that point. She doesn't have values. I agree with him. Maybe she. Think about that. All the other values.
I mean, for me, like it's not a top priority for me. I'm more like the actual doing relationship shit. But you know, but I mean, like obviously, it's gonna be warranted at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what you got to figure out, though. It's obviously, like you said,
as long as it's a healthy medium between the two, things, right? And it's not like somebody's going out of their way and doesn't want to do something, you know, and it becomes unhealthy like that. Then if everything's fine, like everybody's on the same page about it. But like if they value it less than you do, or if it's just not working out, like they're not getting it enough as you want them to, then it's just not going to work out, plain and simple.
Yeah,
I feel like that just you just learn that as time goes on, and then you just decide whether or not you want to continue with the fucking relationship.
yeah, it's basically what he was saying. So like, he said 5-year relationship, 2 years, sex maybe once or twice a month, and then they moved in together, and he wasn't getting no play for the whole year, first year, and obviously that made him question himself. Obviously,
A whole year is crazy.
Yeah, a whole year is crazy right after you move. Like that's self confidence gone. But again, they could value it less. That's what I'm saying. You gotta find that out early. If you find value in that, and then more like a certain thing, it's a thing you enjoy. Not like an opposition here. It's not gonna work. Like some people like reassuring forms of words. They like to that you that you like them, that they look good, stuff like that. Could be another. Questioning yourself all the time because that's not happening. I gotta agree with Country Boy.
I guess I can see that.
That's also come with experience because the more you do it, when you get into it could affect different people differently. I don't know. It could be mentally draining for other person. Gotta find that. Gotta be.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why you always ask. Communicate. Communication is key with that shit.
Be an adult. Say what's on your mind. Don't wait a year with no play. Question yourself to find out. And what he did was crazy. Was fucking like, I like everything about you. I'm not like find me attractive. All right, I like everything about you. Why don't you just go fuck someone else? That's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
I ain't sharing my woman like that. Crazy. Woman, you know.
There's self-sacrifice in every relationship you need to make. If you're happy with her and everything she had, but you also have a value on sex, then maybe she's not the right person.
But the thing was, did I want to go look for greener grass, or did I just want to water my own grass? I just stuck it out for 5 years, bro.
That's another aspect of being like romantically compatible with someone, and sometimes there's like one thing that's not there and that sucks.
Yeah.
But it's like especially if that other person, that's something that they prioritize. Like personally, if my partner was like, oh, like I love like everything about you, but like this is not compatible, and they wanted to go sleep with other people, like that would make me feel so bad about myself.
Yeah. And that's why you do what works for you.
That's why you do what
I'm
works
just saying
for
like that's like a compatibility issue then I think, because I'm not your ex-girlfriend, I don't know how she feels, but if I were in that scenario, I just like that just would make me so sad, even though it's it's none of your fault that there's that imbalance.
The comments gonna talk so much shit.
Yeah, they
right. Bro,
They're gonna be like, he's a
the day
slut,
I
he's
broke up
awful.
with my girl, bro, she told me like I won't say everything. The day I broke with my girl, she said, man, she's like, I just be counting down the days. Like we had sex in like 12 days. I gotta go have sex with y'all. Otherwise, Ashley gonna get mad. You know what I mean, right? And I'm hearing all this and shit, right? You know what I mean? So she said a bunch, and I felt like I had to break up with her, right?
Yeah, no, that's
did not want to. I feel like I had to.
Yeah, that would definitely take a toll on you.
I think all this goes back to clear communication, because if I don't think that cheating means that polyamory would actually be the solution to that. I think that it goes back to your values and works for you. And I think that I would maybe venture to say that more people might be poly than are exploring that right now. And still at the same time, monogamy I think works for a lot of people. So it's all what works for you.
I would date someone in this room.
I can't.
This is wild. This is a wild prompt. This is a wild fucking prompt.
First of all, I don't know these people's stages.
They're all adults. So I can tell you that 100%. But this
Some
is
of
a
them look
dumbass
kinda
prompt.
young.
This is wild as fuck.
That's just, I guess, I can't.
Room. 3.
Miss Victorious though, she
You-
kind of got some good points.
Yeah, red dress guy. What was her name? Okay.
Oh, I was talking about the girl with the red hair, like
Yeah, well,
Ariana Victorious.
they both got red dress. Corset.
That's a corset, but all right.
I just said damn.
Hey, I didn't, bro. It delayed.
But you know, dude, and look at blue t-shirt right now. You know this nigga trying to get something going.
Oh, for sure.
Why he side eyeing like that? Bro, back
I'm not
here
gonna
chilling.
the cameraman's been doing him dirty.
Bro, right here, he got his values down. He chilling. This nigga is. Are you guys set us up?
1.
What? I don't know these people.
Oh shit!
What?
A religious dude. Don't strongly agree.
Damn. Hold on. I'm trying to see who.
Wait a damn minute.
Wait, hold on. Before you go, who do you think is gonna be?
I think Country Boy is looking at Corset Girl. Corset Girl or
Either corset girl or red dress.
Corset, because well, actually, maybe those two. She's a little bit too immature, and then I don't think
He was like hardly talking the whole fucking thing.
she was side eyeing everybody. This dude's on slightly disagree, trying to. I don't know. This nigga lying. This nigga OG fucking player. He he want to go over here. This nigga doesn't. I don't know why he's even.
It don't
thinking.
even matter to him.
He could just go here and be like, anybody want some of this? Like, she probably
Maybe
or
it'll be a
something.
third one.
I think this dude lying. I don't know who.
Country Boy being honest.
I thought he was married or something. I thought he was like locked down or something.
Fucking Chad moment.
I mean, but who you think?
I think it's the red corset dress girl. Corset or red dress, one of the two. I don't know. I think it's corset. Might be corset. She's been saying some good ass points.
Yeah, I think she's a little bit more mature. This red shirt looks a little. I don't know anything about her. Red dress, I'm thinking player.
Yeah. He just wants a business.
OG, who wanted to play with the OG? All right.
Surprised he was over here. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's exactly.
He's already said what to do anyway.
The energy is cool.
You just have to have a pulse, and we'll go out with you.
Bro, this dude just went where all the women went. You notice how
He's not a follower, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't have that experience with the boys, man. How you the only dude over here? You don't find none of these women attractive. None of them. All right.
Well, I mean, they can be friends.
Hey, I'm with you guys. I don't think anybody should date. Can I get your Instagram?
Nah, bro. Bro's got the friend Riz.
Oh, you think that drip is? No, I'm not trying to roast this man. Like, god damn, you kind of pissing me off.
Perfect example, right? Like Janelle, she got good energy, right? Now imagine Janelle might be the coolest person. Next thing you know, you start getting to know her, she might be crazy. You'd be like, then you come over here all of a sudden.
Generally, the few people I've been attracted to, they look like Tim Burton dolls or just like weird goth people. Yeah, just like weird goth people. So like, it's just coincidence. It's very rare that I see these people. So it's not a personal thing.
Sir?
My girlfriend would kill me,
Respect.
I like to think I'm pretty picky, so.
But am I not your type though?
You got me feeling some type of way now that you say it. I don't
Nah, that response is not it.
No. No.
That was
That's a little too high school, bro.
it's like this, man. Your girlfriend, one of the friend that's a girl, that's your best friend from middle school. Damn it, man. Sorry.
I was telling me he would not date the girl on his right. Bro has to be bullshit.
Scott Pilgrim.
I gotta know what this good dude's girlfriend looks like.
Respect.
I like to think I'm pretty picky, so.
But am I not your type though?
You got me feeling some type of way now that you say it. I don't know.
So you my good side?
Okay.
Nah, dude.
Now the way he
The
ran
joke was
inside, dude,
over,
stop.
man.
This kid reminds me of, like a weird kid
joke
in,
was
like, middle school, bro.
The joke was over, man. You did not have to do that Scooby Doo ass run to the middle then back like you doing suicide, brother. That's just showing how he doesn't know how to
Bro just did that Mr. Krabs run.
put the fucking the fake.
You got me feeling some type of way now that you say it. I don't know.
So you my good side?
Joke's over right there. That's the joke.
Yeah.
That should be dead right there.
Okay.
Then he tries to do that, man. What are you doing?
Bro, the pause is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, for me, beliefs are extremely important.
Of course. Okay, green shirt is fucking religious. Trying to match made.
Nah, damn it.
I ain't trying to get all flirty, but you are also very gorgeous.
Please send us a wedding invitation.
But no,
Bro
beliefs
shooting
are
a
very
shot?
important within relationships.
Huh? What?
Bro shooting his shot.
Hey, nigga has his values down. He was right there with him, so.
I think I look into, obviously I have a desire to be a husband and one day be a father, and I think if you have difference in beliefs, it's very hard to raise coherently.
Absolutely.
I think that just is extremely important.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot she even said that she was religious, to be completely honest with you.
Like a good game line.
Yeah, same. She maybe said like 10 words, and that was like 5 of them right there, so.
Went from to like strongly closer and closer.
Oh hell no! Blind dating girls by going through their phone. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking. This is gonna be a fucking disaster right now. I can already tell you that right now.
I like how that video lasted. 24-minute video.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
Over an hour. Let me stop that recording.